Okay, just doing setup now. But I'm trying to find my chat at the moment. Um, Stream info, perfect. Chat box, found it. Awesome. Okay, cool. It feels good to be getting back into streaming, even if we're just doing like a quick casual thing right now. It's the wrong set. Let's get a. Oh, expect ever. All right. I need to figure out how to set up a bot, but for now, I'm just gonna. Yes. I don't have a at the moment I do not have any like good setup. Sorry if you heard my phone just now. Okay. Yeah, at the moment we don't have our chat box up on screen. We don't have anything of the sort. We're just gonna go and do a little bit of art and see where it takes us. Hopefully good places, but you never really know with this sort of stuff. These things have developed very, very quickly in the past. Okay. We're just trying to figure out what to draw at the moment. Let's see. I'm also trying to figure out where to put my phone because I'm using that as my chat box. Because I have Clip Studio Paint open really big at the moment. So, uh, just right. But then I can't see my layers over here. No. Okay, we'll just put it to the side, and then hopefully I see chat messages. If not, then oh well. That's too bad, I guess. But let's put it over here. Nice. Perfect. Well, not necessarily perfect. Okay, now perfect, I think. If we could just like move some stuff around a little bit more. That? I just need to be able to see it, that's it. Um so sorry if you can hear like crashing and banging over here. Okay. 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 I think that's good. Now I just have to like look over a little bit and I can see any messages. So hopefully I just remember to check and don't get too focused on anything. Because that would be kind of bad. But yeah. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been like able to draw. It's also been a long hour since I've been able to stream, if we're going with that metric. Um, but yeah, I hope everyone's day is going well. Hope everything's fine. Did I remember to post on Tumblr? I might not have posted my going live notification on Tumblr. Oops. Okay. At R. Blech. Okay. Our other pen? Do we have opacity? I don't think so. Why? Okay. Alright. Why do none of these brushes have opacity on them? Oh, well, it's fine. Okay. So there's a style, or like a sort of like technique that I've been wanting to experiment with. So we're gonna just experiment and see. And then maybe things will turn out good. I think my big aim today is to figure out some channel art and like other assets. Maybe a new talk sprite because right now I just have the ones with my Minecraft skins, which is okay, but like not ideal. Because I'm not always going to be playing Minecraft like right now, so it doesn't really make too much sense. But yeah, hopefully, I know I said this last time I streamed it, I think, but hopefully we're going to be able to get back into this and continue in Stars in Time because that game's really fun and I want to see how it ends. One Dreamer, I don't know if we'll go ahead with that, but we'll see. Um, yeah, there's just a couple of things in there that I really want to try to do. Um, like stream more. I've been looking into a bunch of stuff like schooling and a job. So, uh, my life's a little bit of a mess at the moment. So we'll see how it works out. But hopefully it's a good direction to go in. I always draw parts. I always draw like the top part of the face too low. One of my friends says that they draw the noses first when working on facial features. And I've been thinking about trying that sometimes, but I really got around to it, I guess. So, oh well. There's I've recently been playing a game called Tunic, and it's pretty good. I regrettably stayed up for about 8 hours, 7 hours one night playing it instead of going to sleep, which is a little unfortunate, but how it happens. And then I spent another 7 hours the next day playing it. Um, it's a really good game. Really good game. Awesome battle mechanics. Well, pretty normal battle mechanics, all things considered, but like the progression system's really good. I also like how much problem solving there is in it. Um, there's more difficult level of problem solving. That's really annoying, but no, that's how it goes. Also realizing that the face looks weird because I didn't add eyebrows, not because the eyes are too high. So we're just gonna fix that really. Go. Oh yeah. So, let's see. Am I streaming right thing? I just looked over at my stream manager and it. Okay, there we go. It updated. Okay. Thank goodness. I thought something horribly bugged out, which would have been really unfortunate. But oh yeah, I've been a little unhappy with my art style recently. I put out some adopts on my Ko-Fi. I should really set up a bot. I was trying to figure it out before stream, but it didn't really work. Um, so, oh well. But no, yeah. I have made a lot of progress in terms of art in the past year, which is really nice. Like, I feel a lot happier with it now than I did in 2024, which is just so nice. And even if I am kind of unhappy with it still, it's I'm more content with it than I was before, which is like the main part. That's like the big thing. This is turning out really nice though. Just get experiment moderately successful. So, yay! I don't fully remember what she looks like. This is supposed to be the Rin from Bakapo, which is the one that you're seeing on screen right now as the little talk sprite. No, it was a smaller bow. Small bow, small bow. Yeah. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. There we go. Nice. It really is so cute. It's just like adorable. Okay. Her gloves are not that high. Like I have two versions of Rin right now at the moment, which is my little streaming Sona. Um, the Kakapo version is much newer, and I've shown off the last version on stream a few times. So it's more like whimsical and sort of fairy-like. This one's more down to earth in a way. Her hair is supposed to be in a ponytail because most of my Rens have ponytails, but they look pretty with their hair down. Also, I've been growing out my hair more and wearing it down more often. So, yeah, it's really cute and I like it a lot. Okay. So that is one drawing. I kind of want to do like concepts for a banner concepts, or a starting soon, or we'll be right back screen for when I'm starting stream, or when I'll be right back, because it would just be nice to have. I also need to reconfigure my OBS layout a lot, so but the basic idea for a banner. Have little baby caps. Yeah. Okay. Then probably like, I don't know, something. Do a few concepts. Fun. There we go. Hold on. Eternal art struggle of redrawing the same line 50 million times. Oh yeah. I'm not entirely sure what all my theming is for like anything ever. I mean, it took me years to figure out how I want to draw my Sona, and then it took me a few months to figure out how I want to draw my streaming Sona. So it's just like a whole thing. I do think we want to have bluebells because I do like them a lot. If I could remember how to draw one. Like, basic idea for a banner, right? We have clouds, we have the wings and halo, and the bluebells, and we can add some sparkles. Just something like cute, simple, has a bunch of my motifs that I have in my characters a lot for this channel stuff. Yeah, I think that's cute. That would be fun. I would just want to figure out what to put up here. Probably like something in the background. I don't know. Let's see. This is also a really nice brush to draw with. Like, I was using pointillism, then I was using this muffin pen by someone, then I was using the gouache brush. Let me see who's the uh oh. Do I not have? Wait, no, found it. Does not have a user tag. Okay. Yeah, it's the muffin pen and muffin dither on the Clip Studio Paint like asset store. Then I moved over to gouache because it's just really nice. Like, it has my transparency, yeah, or like pen strength. I like changes the opacity, but not really the sizing. Because with muffin pen, it's really nice for like line weights, not so much for that like opacity difference that I like. So nice to have. I did also like heavily edit the pointillism brush because it's supposed to be like really splotchy and able to do a bunch of different colors. Like here, see, you can see it better here when it's bigger. So it has like all these varying shades, and it's a lot more like rough around the edges. Then when you get smaller, it looks sort of like a really harsh pen or pencil, like really harsh graphite, right? Which is what I wanted when making it like that. But no, yeah, gouache is sort of like the best of all worlds. So pointillism and muffin pen and a couple other things that I like because pointillism has the rough edges that I like because it has like texture, right? Um, then muffin pen has the weights. And why am I doing this like a teacher on a blackboard? But anyway, so muffin pen has the weight, then pointillism has the texture that I want, then gouache has the weight, the texture, and the transparency settings, or transparency differences, without losing line thickness by a significant margin, like with muffin pen. No, yeah. Yeah. To experiment this. But no, yeah. Sort of around this time every year, I do a lot of reflecting because New Year's is coming up. It's the end of the year, Boxing Day, Christmas come and pass, and then you have one last week until the New Year comes. Um, so I do a lot of reflecting around this time of year, especially around life events. I write letters to my past selves, or I read a letter from my past self and write a future to my future self, or write a letter to my future self. um, and I just spend some time thinking about what all I did this year, who I talked to, who I met, what sort of events did I go to, that sort of thing. Like, what did I accomplish? Am I happy with it? How has my art evolved? Because art has been a big part of my life ever since I was like 3 years old. Um, so it's a lot of this, like, just figuring out where I am now versus where I was a year ago. And I don't know, it's really nice. Like, reading a letter from your past self is really fun, especially when you had talked about insecurities or worries or just some bad things that happened. Because then you can look back and see sort of where your mind was at and then think about the year you've had since then. And sometimes you realize that you came out the other side and it was fine. And sometimes you realize you got better at managing it, even if you're still in the midst of it. And sometimes it's not even something that bothers you anymore. And it's just really nice. Then there's like, it's, I don't know, there's just figuring out where you were, then finding out where you're going to be later. Or like, I don't know. In my letters, I like to talk about the whole range of things. So, fun projects that I'm doing over the past 3 months, um, friends and family. So, just the situation with them, I'm still talking to, who has left my life, that sort of thing. And let's see, what else? What else do I put in my letters? I like to write about accomplishments. So I like to address something from the previous letter that was like, this was bothering me a lot, but we have managed to overcome it, or this was a really big challenge and it's less intimidating now because I've taken this and this steps. So it's just those sorts of like, I don't know, self-reflection during Christmas and the New Year's is a tradition for me, I suppose. I don't really write New Year's resolutions, so this is like my substitute for it, I suppose, in a way. You could argue that it is. Gosh, tired. Yeah, I like to draw with the gouache pen, then color with the muffin pen when I'm doing my like full drawings. But when it's just sketches like this, I'll fill it in with whatever. Shades of blue aren't turning out to background. Not. There we go. Nice. Watching my screen move around out of the corner of my eye on my phone screen is so funny. Like, yeah, that's me. I zoom out a lot. Which, like, I guess is normal, but you know. It really is so fun drawing with, like, an actual tablet. Like, it's so nice. It's really good. Okay. Alright. That's not nothing. It would be a little bit funny to just put this as my header because it is pretty nice. Like, this is like a temporary one, right? Unless that ends up not being temporary at all. Which very well could happen. It's happened before, I'm sure. Let's do purple. Because like purple, blue, green, yellow, they go nicely together. Maybe I should do dark blue. This purple isn't really my color. Hmm. Branding. Oof, no. I think like if we go like something like this, then we can do purple on the outside and we would need to change the color of the text for better contrast. Maybe purple on the bottom. Yeah, that's nice. I should play Needy Streamer Overload. Awesome. I'd have to check how much it costs though. Oh yeah, like that game would be fantastic to play on this channel. I've watched a playthrough of it, so I wouldn't be blind. But, so maybe it wouldn't be such a good idea if I already know what's happening. We'll see. We'll see. In the future, maybe, after I've forgotten everything. But no, yeah. Like, my big sort of dream for this, like, just this whole thing, is, I don't know, I kind of big, I'm able to make money off of it, I'm able to promote my art, and, like, realistic ideal, get some money on the side, be a little more stable, have fun streaming, right? Like, stable financially, have more fun, just doing stuff around, and then sort of just like pocket change, right? Then the dreaming ideal, I get super popular and I'm really good at it and I can make a full career out of this. And it's just something that's really fun to do. Like with a lot of things, I have a realistic ideal. So like best case scenario that would be more likely to happen. And then an unrealistic ideal where it's like, oh, here's this thing, here's this outcome that would be really, really awesome and super cool, and is probably not going to happen, but you never really know because there's always a chance that something will happen, right? Um, so that's sort of just how I go about everything. It's like managing your expectations and still hoping for the best. That's sort of what I've been doing, just in general. And it's what I've been trying to do for probably a couple years now, honestly. Even if I never like consciously knew it, it was always this sort of like, oh, what's worst that could happen? What's the best that could happen? What's the most mediocre that could happen? What's the most likely scenario? That sort of thing. This is really cute. It's actually pretty nice. I just want to add a little more depth to these clouds, then channel asset done, I think. Also extend the background a little bit, actually. Yeah. Sorry, I'm clearing my throat directly into the mic. This is like painting over the edges of a canvas. I that's one of the lessons that really stuck with me from back in elementary. Is in art we would draw over, we would paint over the edge of the canvas, sort of like wrapping it around, so that when it was like hung up on a wall or displayed or something, you didn't have like a weird cutoff of just like little messy blotches of paint, but instead it was sort of like flowing with the rest of the canvas and it wouldn't be entirely blank back there. Hmm. Let's see. Let's try to grab some of these. These ones. There we go. Okay. Now we're just gonna cut that out. And okay. Yeah, the stars looked a little bit weird. Uh, what's like a good contrast? I might need to line it a bit more. Oh, wait. What? Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay. Now we do color. Uh, nope. Okay, that's cute. That is really cute. Nope. Just gonna same as we did with the background. Okay. Boo. I'm mods today. Uh, ban. Hey, I can't go mods. Um, mods, kill this guy. I can't do that right now because I don't have mods. I mean, it is Boxing Day, day after Christmas. there are gonna be so many family parties now that like restaurants and stuff are back open. Because most of them close for Christmas. I don't know how many of them close for Boxing Day. I know my mom has to go to work today though, and she works in a grocery store. So. Mm. But no, yeah. Let's see, what else? What else? I don't know. Not really sure. What else is there to really talk about? The state of the economy? No. Too depressing. Where is the rest of this line art? Here. That makes sense. Come on. Okay. Good enough. I'm jumping. Damn it. I try my best not to hunch over when I'm drawing, because it's bad for me. I've also been getting out a lot more, which is really good. Like as a person with disability, I it's hard. It has been hard over the past couple of years, especially after what happened in my teens. But we're pretty good. Like I'm walking a lot more. I have a lot better endurance than I did. Second. Okay, sure. Why not? Might as well. This might as well happen, etc., etc. Okay. This is all very subtle, but I do like subtlety. Strengths. It's not. Just to say, really. But no, yeah. Like, I want to stream for a couple of hours today. Um, I figured like an art stream would be like a nice sort of low stakes stream to do, right? Because, you know, it's not like for major progression or anything. So, yeah. I really enjoy a lot of lower stakes things. The less complicated it is, the more fun I'll have, probably. Like, for a job, I've been looking for anything that lets me do a repetitive task over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, like scanning or grocerying or like stocking shelves. I've mostly been looking in grocery stores. Um, I've also applied to be a sandwich artist at Subway, so we'll see how that goes. I could be working at any Subway across North America, including the United States. No, no, it doesn't. I'm very open about being a Canadian streamer, I think. Maybe a little more. Oh, should nice. Yeah, I one of my favorite things to paint in my teen years was clouds. I love clouds so much. They're so fun and easy to paint. They're just really fluffy, and then you layer a bunch of stuff on top of a bunch of other stuff, and it's awesome. It's great. It's like one of the best things ever. Like if you ever have art block, just get a canvas and draw clouds. Really messy. Get a really messy brush. Just go at it. It's the best. Of all the things I was going to draw today, I didn't think I'd be drawing a new banner. I was mostly thinking about like talk sprites or, well, mostly talk sprites and icons. I guess banners were a little bit on my mind because I kept seeing like my blank ones on my YouTube and my Twitch channel, so it was only a matter of time, really. People have offered me commissions of, hey, I can draw channel assets for you, and it's like, yeah, that's awesome. But the one time I've only commissioned someone for channel assets once, which is really good. But then I did a rebrand of using my stupid little doll for my icon, like my drawing of my doll. I could use my actual doll. I got a commission of my Sona as a crochet doll, and it is so cute. I really want to get another one of like um the more modern outfit because it would be so cute. I love collecting dolls. It's over the past 2 years, my friend has introduced me to the world of collecting like ball jointed dolls, and it's amazing. It's just one of the best things ever. I love them so much. They're so pretty. Unfortunately, also a really bad financial decision because it's like anywhere between 16 and 40 USD for like a blind box or a special color. The special colors are usually like 45 USD. It's crazy. So in Canadian dollars, that's like anywhere between 30 and 60 bucks. So it's like there are some really, really cute ones, and if I could, I'd order all of them. But I literally cannot. Which is also part of why I want a job, is to be able to get more collectible dolls. Because I just like them a lot. They're really good. I'm really going all in on these clouds. Maybe I should play Honkai Star Rail sometime. There's a couple events going on that would be fun to stream. I don't know though. I kind of like having it just like as my own personal little thing. Like it's extremely important to me that personal and professional life don't mix too terribly much because that's how you get into a lot of messes with like identity and self-identification, and like figuring out where the boundaries are is really really difficult once you've like muddied them. But no, yeah, streaming's fun. I like it. I've also started making my own cartomancy deck or my own cartomancy system because the standard cartomancy systems that you see a lot whenever you look it up, like, oh, cartomancy is, um, well, bad. Like, I could pull up a tab with a cartomancy site, any cartomancy site, and I'm sure it would say, like, it's just so rigid because it's like, I forget exactly which suits it was, but like, Hearts, for example, King of Hearts, a powerful blonde man, right? It's so bullshit. And that's just overall kind of boring, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know. So I'm making my own based around control versus lack of control, which is based on my personal belief systems about the universe. So it focuses a lot on the red suits are circumstance, so the uncontrollable. Then the black suits are intention, so the controllable. So as a result, you get like, well, I haven't finished building it yet. I haven't like interconnected all the meanings to all the cards, but it's a whole thing. I'm also not too into divination. I just really, really, really like playing cards and dice and like any of those like tactical board game things. Like, it's really good. I like it a lot. So, yeah, it's just one of those sorts of things. All right. Well, this was really fun. It's turned out a lot better than I thought it would. Like, I actually got more stuff done than I thought I was going to, which is always really nice. I have a banner now. That's crazy. So cute. All right. Let's see. Six. Okay. And we change size. Go. Let's crop this. Okay. Now have safe dupe. Benji. You have a banner now. That's so cool. All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. I am hungry, so I'm gonna go eat lunch now. But hopefully we get back into streaming, and it's really good, and it's awesome, and it's super fun. So we'll see. But thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next time.